Hello, my friends. Story time with Mrs. Beth again. Hey, I'm having a great day. I sure hope you are. You know what? I have a big shout out to a friend from my church. Her name is Miss Michelle. And she runs a daycare in her home. And I just found out the other day that her daycare kids love to watch Story Time with Mrs. Beth. So big shout out to you kids who are watching. The story I have today is called Don't Worry, Douglas. Let's read it together. Don't Worry, Douglas. Douglas and his dad were playing. "What have you got behind your back?" asked Douglas. "Nothing," said Dad. "Not that hand, the other hand," Dad smiled. "Close your eyes." "Wow," said Douglas. "Thanks, Dad." Douglas had never had a woolly hat before. He couldn't wait to show his friends. "Take care of it," said Dad, but Douglas was already off running. "Look at me," Douglas cried. "Snazzy hat, Douglas," said the sheep. "I can even do cartwheels in it," he whooped, and he did it again and again until something didn't feel right. What was happening to his hat? Something didn't feel right. Douglas gasped. His new woolly hat had turned into one long string of spaghetti. Oh no. "That's not supposed to happen," he said. "Don't worry, Douglas," said the sheep. "We'll fix it." They wound it into a ball and squished it back into shape. "Any better?" they asked. "No," said Douglas. "Cow is a good thinker," said the sheep. "She'll know what to do." Cow thought she had a very good idea. "Pretty," she said. "No," said Douglas. "Don't worry, Douglas," chirped a swoopy bird. "I can use it for my nest." "No, you can't," yelled Douglas. "That's my new woolly hat." "Doesn't look like a woolly hat," said the swoopy bird. "Anyway," she puffed, "it doesn't fit," and she dropped it. Just then it began to rain, and everyone hurried for cover, except Douglas. "What's my dad going to say?" he worried. Rabbit popped up. "Ooh, thanks, Douglas. That's what I need to plug the hole in my burrow." "That's my new woolly hat," cried Douglas. "Dad gave it to me." "Sorry," said Rabbit. "I didn't know. Come here." She wiped his nose. "What am I going to do?" sniffed Douglas. Rabbit looked thoughtful. Why don't you just tell him what happened? He's nice, your dad. He'll understand." Maybe Rabbit was right. Douglas picked up his wet spaghetti hat and he trudged back home. "Oh, Douglas," said his mom. "Look at you." "Where's your new hat?" asked his dad. Douglas told them everything what had happened. "Don't worry, Douglas," said Dad. "I've got something for you. Guess which hand?"
Douglas wasn't sure. "Here's my hat," said Dad, laughing. "It's a little big. You'll soon grow into it." Dad shared his hat with Douglas. Hats. Speaking of hats, banana hat, diaper hat, I don't like peas hat, follow the leader hat, spot the difference hat, best friends hat, pants hat, peekaboo hat, a wig hat, a weather hat, love hat, potty hat, family hat.
What a sweet story. Douglas the bear, he was so excited that his dad gave him a woolly hat. He went out to show his friends. It's exciting when we get new things to go show our friends. But Douglas had so much fun spinning around and twirling and doing cartwheels, he didn't realize that his woolly hat got caught. And it all unraveled. But his friends tried to help him. But you know what? In the end, he went home and talked to his mom and dad about it. So you know what, friends? If mom and dad give you something and something happens to it, just tell your mom and dad. Mom and dad love you. They'll help you work through it. See you next time, my friends.